Hello.
Hello and welcome to Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
We had a new episode last night.
Who are you?
I'm Jack.
That's right. You didn't do your.
I forgot to give my name. I forgot my name. I'm Jack.
And I'm Cyndi.
And you kicked the table again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all are.
But before we go on, though,
yes.
if you like what we're doing here, give us a thumbs up. It helps us move up.
People that are listening there on the podcast, you can't give a thumbs up.
But you can give us a good review on iTunes.
That's true.
Also, subscribe.
Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe.
No, we don't send you anything.
We don't send anything in the mail.
Maybe $1,000. Maybe.
You think?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
It could be. There could be. Just keep looking for the check for $1,000. But if you could do that, we'd really appreciate it.
We do appreciate that.
Yeah. Anyway.
So it was on Monday night.
It was Monday night. Today,
and it was movie night.
Yes.
So.
I'll have my complaint at the end.
You're going to complain at the end?
I'll complain.
Okay,
at
the end.
I have a complaint at the end.
You do? Okay.
Which is unusual for me to have.
It is. Oh, totally unusual for you. Hello.
I know. So anyway, we start off with Lauren and Gleb doing the tango to Pretty Woman.
Which, I love that movie. I like Julia Roberts anyway as an actress. But I thought it was really good. Did you like it?
I liked it.
Did you?
I like her personality.
I did too. I think she's got a great personality.
I like the fact she didn't want her dad thinking she was a prostitute.
Yes, I know. No, and I think she didn't want, because it was like sexy moves and stuff like that. I don't think it was just the prostitute part. I think it was also because of all the sexy moves, Because, I don't know this because I didn't have a father. But I'm sure for girls, I'm sure our girls feel the same way for their dad.
I had a dad. My dad never had a problem with it.
Anyway, I'm sure there's certain things that you want to make sure your dad thinks of you a certain way, and those are just things that you're not comfortable with your dad seeing. So I get that.
And there's things I go, I don't need to know that.
That's right. You used to always say, "Guy in the room." If we were talking about girl stuff,
I gotta leave. Even though there's some stuff that you listen to. But
yes, but still.
Anyway, I thought it was a much better dance than what Carrie Ann thought.
I know. Carrie Ann seems to be like a little stingy with marks. Anyway, I thought she had great enthusiasm. She was happy to do it. She looked like she was just enjoying herself. I thought the choreography was awesome. They worked really well together. I loved it, and I definitely didn't think, because what did Carrie Ann give her?
Well, we have Carrie Ann with a 6.
I didn't think it was a 6. Well, if you guys agree with me, I think it was at least a 7.
And Lennon, I agreed with Len and Bruno.
Yes, both were 7s.
Yeah. But, you're the first. Again, we've talked about this 100
being
times.
The first.
First one out. The scores always seem to be a little low.
Right.
But I thought, Carrie Ann, come on, a 6.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But what I liked about it, real quick, is it wasn't the normal, like, serious music and stuff like that in the tango. I love sometimes when they do that, where they take different themes of the music and it's not as serious. I really like the tango to this kind of style that they do. I really like it.
I thought 7s across the board would have been fair, but Carrie Ann disagreed with us.
All right.
And what does she know?
She's only like a 2 times something.
Is she doing like a vidcast every week and like a podcast?
Not a vidcast, it's a vidlog.
Well, vidlog or whatever.
It's a vlog, it's vlog.
Vlog and a podcast at the same time?
No.
It shows you by the end why we're so tired.
That's right. Okay.
Because we're doing 2 shows.
In one.
All
right.
Next up we have Hannah and Alan doing the rumba to Bridesmaid.
Yes. Bridesmaids?
That's what I wrote down.
No, she was a bride. Her bridesmaid, she's a maid.
I thought it was from the movie Bridesmaid.
Was it from the movie Bridesmaids?
That's what I wrote down.
Oh, then you might know more than I do. I don't pay attention to that. That's your job, not mine. Mine's
since
just to show
since
up
I wrote
down
Bridesmaid maids, Anyway, they do the rumba. I think they're a cute couple.
Yeah, and then she's like a maid of honor at her friend's wedding, and so they brought up, "Are you guys romantically linked?" Okay, he needs to stop getting like this because he was supposedly romantically linked to the other person he was with. So is he going to go from every partner be romantically linked, or is it because he's so cute, adorable?
Are they trying to do that though? Because it seems like he's getting the cute young girl, like his age, maybe to get I'm sure it's all about it. Are we keeping you awake up?
Yes, you are.
It's all about numbers.
True.
So people like, some people like, are they, aren't they, are they going to fall in love?
Right.
Are they not going to fall in love?
And she's a cute girl.
I mean, she smiles the whole time.
Yeah, she does. She's adorable. And what kind of dance would they do? Oh, the jive.
Oh, the rumba.
Oh, the rumba? Oh, yeah, you're right, rumba. She did great hip actions. They were talking about, no. They were talking about her upper body was really well, because she took ballet, so she's very good with her hands like that. They felt her lower body wasn't rumba enough.
Well, she took ballet. Wouldn't the lower half body be better? I guess because your legs have to be...
No, because I think in ballet, I don't know, I took ballet, but not for any reason except to improve my skating. I think in ballet, you worry about, the bottom half of your body's probably a little more not stiff, but more controlled.
Oh, okay. Not
right. So they felt
that's my dancing.
And that is very good dancing for you.
Anyway, she got 7s across the board. I thought that was fair.
Yeah.
I thought it was fair.
Yeah.
That was a good dance. Still, she's probably in the top 3 dancers, I think, right now.
I would agree with you.
We have Karomo and Jenna doing the jive. I thought it was better than what they gave me.
You could see some of it. Like, he was, like, a couple times I felt like he was, like, almost, like, leaning over her when he was dancing. And he missed a couple steps. And
he did, because even he admitted at the end he kind of screwed up.
Yeah.
I did see that. But I
don't think it was definitely not his best. It wasn't his best dance.
No, but I thought because it started out good. I liked the music and everything. It was fast.
I think though, because I really noticed it with it having his 2 different color legs. They had black and white outfit, so they had 2 different colors on the 2 legs. You didn't notice mistakes so much when he on the side that was darker, but the lighter side leg, you could really see the difference in his leg, leg mistakes like that. And I thought it stood out more. So I don't think that was a good idea to have different color, light and dark, as far as your costume goes. And I think because it emphasizes legs problem.
So costume designers cost him some points.
And the other thing is, it wasn't. I don't know if he just got caught up from the week before, not doing the best he did last week. What am I doing?
You keep hitting the table. So
I'm not hitting the table.
Well, it keeps shaking back and forth.
Well, maybe it's you. There's no room here. You got like the whole section. You gave me like this much room.
All right, I'll back
Look it. This is all I got.
Nobody wants to listen to you fight.
Okay. Anyway, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Anyway,
I don't want to listen to it.
I just think it wasn't his best, and he just didn't seem as confident. I don't know if it was the week before that caused him to be that way, but I didn't.
Well,
enjoy
he came
the
in
dance
with a
at
great
all.
attitude. I don't know. I thought. Well, anyway, Carrie Ann a 5, Len a 5, and Bruno
a 6.
I agreed with Bruno. I thought it was at least worth it.
I thought it was 5s.
All right. Okay.
I thought it was 5s.
All right, I'm not going to start a war here. Next up, we have Ali and Sasha doing the rumba to Selena.
This was excellent.
Yeah.
She was really good. And
maybe you think because last week she did really well, it was a confidence boost. Now she's hit her stride. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a little early to be hitting your stride already.
Well, no, I mean, because at first she was kind of shaky. I mean, first couple weeks she was kind of shaky. And, well, not first week she was shaky. Second week she seemed to...
This is our 3rd week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So she seemed to be getting a little more confident.
I just think it was her kind of song. I think it was her kind of routine. I think it made her to be more mellow, more calmer. And I think she performed that way, and I think it looked better. I think when she does things with fast music, she gets too excited about it, and maybe she thinks she needs to be this speed, but you don't, just because the music is fast doesn't mean you have to dance at the same speed as the music.
Really?
No, it has to do with the count.
Oh, okay.
And the rhythm, and there's rhythm in there. You just wrote on me.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, but yeah, I thought it was really good. The outfit was nice. I thought everything about it was fabulous. Her hair was like Selena in the movie.
I thought it was fantastic, and she got 8s
and well deserved
across the board. That's the highest score. Is that one of the highest scores
so far
of the season? I mean,
no, not the season.
Well, anyway, next up we have James and Emma doing A Star Is Born to the rumba.
I love this song, Shadow, that Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper sang. It took me a while to watch this show because I knew the ending already, and I was in a not frame of mind to really see something sad. But
Spoiler.
I know, but he was very excited, and it was cute. They did like the interview. Did you watch the interview with his wife? And he's like, I'm dedicating this to you, to his wife. And his wife's like, who else are you going to dedicate it to?
Yeah, it was funny.
That was hilarious. But
here he is. He's, as a guy, he's thinking, okay, this is going to be loving and sweet on national TV.
Right.
There's like 12 million people watching.
Exactly.
I'm going to give her, and she goes,
like, who else are you going to dedicate to? I thought that
whatever.
was perfect. That's something you would have said to me if I would have said that to you. It's something you would have called. Well, who else are you going to do it to?
I would not.
Yes, you would.
No.
Anyway, he's definitely in his element. He was awesome in this dance. What did he do? He did the rumba too.
Rumba, but he said in the first week that he loves this. He loves the theater. He loves the crowd.
Yeah,
and he feeds off it.
Yes.
And I thought it was a great dance. I thought he did a great job.
Yeah. What was reasoning to Len giving a 7? I goes, we got 2 8s and a 7. I thought it was 8s across the board.
You never know with Len.
That's true.
He's cranky.
He is cranky.
We had Carrie Ann an 8, Len a 7. I thought 8s across the board.
8s across the board,
and
definitely.
Bruno an 8. Next up, we have Kate and Pasha doing the quick step to 9 to 5. Now,
9 to 5.
Now, when you first saw it, did you think she was doing Annie?
I thought that or Lucille Ball.
Well, what movie was Lucille Ball? I mean,
oh, that's right. I forgot she wasn't in any movie. You're right.
She was in movies, but it was...
I can't remember any.
She was in a movie with Henry Fonda.
Oh, that's right.
They had all the kids.
Yeah, you're right.
The whole time I'm thinking 9 to 5. I go, that's Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow.
But I think the way anyway, again, she surprises me every time she comes out. She is fabulous.
You know, we've said she can't win this. Can she win it?
I think she can.
She's improving each week.
Yes.
Has
a phenomenal attitude.
She has a
perfect.
great personality.
Yes.
And just, again, we keep saying this. I don't think of Meredith anymore now.
No,
she's
exactly.
dancing because you don't think of, okay, she's sauced and drunk in the corner.
Right.
She's good at this.
Right. No, I agree with you. She's excellent.
She's a good show person.
Yes, she is.
She's good at it.
Yeah, she knows how to perform well. Again, I'm sorry, I never really liked her as the character in The Office. I feel bad now that I
don't think you were supposed to like her.
Oh, is that what it was?
Well,
okay.
She wasn't supposed to be hated, but she wasn't like someone you want to hang out with.
Right.
Right?
But she just has such great rhythm. I mean, she's in her 50s. I don't know if she's 50 or in her 50s.
I thought 52.
Okay, anyway.
I could be wrong.
What dance did she do? She did the
quick step.
Quick step, which is not an easy dance.
No.
It's fast paced. I thought it was perfect.
From start to finish.
Start to finish. Yes, I would agree with you. Wasn't she just as smooth all the way through? Perfect.
Yeah, so anyway, hats off to her. 8s across the board, well deserved.
Exactly.
And at this time, we're going to take a commercial break. Next up, we have Lamar and Peta doing Cha-Cha to Risky Business.
Yes. Another one, we love that movie.
I love Risky Business.
Yes.
You know, once in a while, you got to say, what the heck?
That's right. And Kobe Bryant called him to give him a pep talk, get him going.
And it didn't seem to work.
No, it didn't.
Well, you know, what I didn't like, and I realized... But he does how the famous scene where Tom Cruise
slides across.
Well, his name Joel, comes across in his underwear with the microphone,
right.
Pretend microphone.
Right.
He slides.
Right.
Well, he's wearing tennis shoes.
Yes.
So he just kind of stops.
Yeah.
And then he stops. Then he gets up and he does something on the couch, kind of lip syncs and stuff, which I thought was cool. I didn't think the dance was.
I thought it started out, I thought, better than any of his dances so far. I was like, oh, look he's getting his rhythm. He's getting into character. He's getting it. He's excited about doing it. He feels confident, and he's going, and then you're like, ah.
You think
poor little fella,
because he has memory loss. He has a problem with that. You think it maybe towards the end because it seemed like you said at the beginning he was.
I'm like, okay.
I mean, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is outstanding.
Right.
But it was so much better than
the other two
dances.
Right.
And then towards the end, he just started to fade.
Yes, he did,
and just started losing.
And he was just off his.
And you can see Peta. You almost can see Peta trying to talk to him.
Right.
The
to
different
help him
steps.
do it. Right.
And again, I don't know if he deserved 4s across the board. I mean, you feel at this point you feel so bad for him,
right?
Because he's a successful athlete. He's won world championships. He reached the show. He was the best of the best in the NBA. And to not be able to, and you can see it upsets him.
Yes, it does.
Again,
well, he's a competitor, so
he's
not being the best in something, I'm sure, does bother him.
Well, he doesn't not only not have to be the best, he's clearly the worst.
Right.
I mean, you have a couple bad dancers, and he's clearly
out of all of them. I would say he's the bottom.
He's the worst, and
yes,
and you can see it's
upsetting. But you can see that if he would just get a little more confidence, and something just happens to jive, where it will work for him. I think you're going to see maybe if he stays around a little bit, maybe a good dance out of him. Because I was like, he's going to have a good dance, and then halfway through he didn't. So I was just like, okay, he's going to get this. And so I think there's still a good dance in there for him somewhere. It just hasn't been there yet.
It did bother me when he did the slide. I go, well, what's the point of doing that if you're not going to slide? Why couldn't he dance with his socks?
Oh, then he would have been really slipping all over the place.
I guess. I don't know. I guess it is what it is. But anyway, he got 4s across the board and stated, Ray Lewis getting hurt kept him from going home, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so, too.
I think even Peta's like going...
I'm doing everything I can.
She's doing everything she can. She's keeping. She's professional, but she's keeping.
Right.
But I don't think they're going to be around much longer. Next up, we have Sailor and Val doing the tango to "Mamma Mia" because it's from ABBA.
Yes.
And you don't like
I don't like ABBA.
You don't like ABBA.
I don't like
Who
ABBA.
doesn't like ABBA?
I don't like ABBA. I'm sorry.
Right, anyway,
and I don't want any hate emails or like that. I'm not an ABBA fan.
Well, I remember when we first talked about that. I posted on the Jane Jack Facebook page, and everybody agreed with you.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of ABBA.
Like ABBA.
I don't know. I'm just not a fan. But I thought it was cute because I guess it's her mom and her favorite movie that they watched together. I loved her outfit. Her costume was absolutely fabulous.
It was to die for.
It was fabulous, and she is just coming out looking great. I think it was a great routine,
improving each week.
Again,
stronger.
it was a fun little music, but it was a tango, and I thought it was cool. She didn't get, she didn't get as many rehearsal weeks as the other stars did, and so I thought it was really good. And I see her, in the top 5.
Yeah, I would.
Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree. I thought she did a great job. Of course, not Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann didn't think that. No.
Yeah, Carrie Ann gave her a 7. I think it was a 7.
Well, what's up with that,
I know,
Carrie Ann? What's
I
up
thought
with
it
that?
was at
Anyway,
least an 8.
I was almost said Mamma Mia. Len and Bruno gave 8s.
8s.
So I'm cool with that. But
Yes.
I thought it was 8s cross board. Hats off to her. She's doing a great job. She was doing it for Meryl Streep and her mom.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go. Next up, we have Kel and Whitney doing the rumba to the Titanic.
I never let you go, Jack.
And they're like, get away from me! They're coming to rescue me! Go!
You ruined that movie for me, babe. You ruined that movie.
Well, it's funny how years later everybody came up with what I was. We walked out of the theater. I said they both couldn't get on that door, and I go, "I'll never let you go." But the minute is anybody out there? Is it? Anyway,
Yeah,
they both could have got on the door, and they both could have lived forever. But
yes,
but
it
you know
did.
what? When she dies, though, who does she go to? Her husband?
I don't know.
No, she goes to what? Jack.
Oh, when she dies in her old age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the husband she spent 30 or 40 years with. She goes to
It's
Jack.
her first love.
Okay, all right. That's okay. I'm just thinking that her husband's probably sitting there going, I know she's dying today. Where's she at? Anyway, I thought this was a good dance.
I mean, it was all right. I would agree. I think it was with Lynn. He was saying his bottom body wasn't really rumbling a lot like he thought he should do.
It wasn't rumbling,
whatever. I don't know if I'm saying that right or wrong. I'm exhausted, so I'm probably just sounding like a silly willy. But I personally didn't like it. It wasn't as bad. I liked the music. I thought the routine was pretty good. I thought they looked well together, but I just didn't think it was one of his best dances. It wasn't him.
All right. Carrie Ann gave him a 7. I thought it would deserve a 7, but I guess you lean more towards Lynn with a 6. And Bruno,
Lynn.
A 7. I thought it was a good dance, but anyway, that's just me. And last up, we have Sean and Lindsay doing the cha-cha from Saturday Night Fever. I don't know if I would have picked this movie for Sean.
No, I know. Did you see it? Oh, I hate the thing. I'm sorry, people. When he was doing the walking part, I'm just like, he is pigeon-toed. So I think that must be hard when you dance, because he was doing the walk down the street. His feet were pigeon-toed.
You can tell, by the way.
Anyway, he's having a blast, though. He really is. Again,
and all the other contestants seem to like him and stuff like that. So
it was nice to see everybody get along. It's nice to see people all being friendly.
It is nice that people get along. They're having a good time.
Right.
He seems to be having a good time.
Yes, he's having fun. I think Lindsay's doing the best she can do.
Best she can. Did he deserve the scores? Probably.
Yes.
Because he's just so stiff.
So stiff.
And like I said, it's. I don't know if I would have gone with that song for him. Because John Travolta did a great job at Saturday Night Fever.
Well, John Travolta's a professional. Well, not a professional dancer, but he's a phenomenal dancer. I mean,
he did Urban Cowboy.
Right, he did a lot of great things. He's got great rhythm.
He's very talented.
I mean, I'm sure no one's thinking that he was going to be like John Travolta.
I know, but it's one of those things where you go, okay, why would you take that dance for him? Okay. I mean, I know give him a movie like...
What would you pick him? I don't think any movie you pick, he's not going to do a good job. He doesn't have any rhythm.
Flipper.
It's Flipper a movie.
Yeah, they did Flipper the movie. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I don't know. That just was off the top of my head. But anyway, he got 5s across the board.
And I think that was well deserved.
I think it was well deserved.
I mean, there was a little glimmer of some things he did well. When they talk about some of the things he did with his hands that he did well.
Well, I liked how he was on the plane. He was watching the clips of Saturday Night Fever, and he
thought he could do that. What is that? The Russian split or whatever that thing is called?
Something like that. They tried it once, and Lindsay said no.
Yes.
So at least she was smart enough to say, look, you can't do that.
Yes.
So, but it's fun, and they're having a good time, and at least he's trying.
Yes, you got to give him credit for trying.
That's all you can ask for.
That's all you can ask for. I mean, I can say though, you're a better dancer than him.
Yeah, I can at least move somewhat.
Yes.
Anyway, so we come down. This is where my complaint is.
What's your complaint?
They're rushing everything at the end.
Again, as always.
And they're making it seem like, oh my God, someone's going to, the bottom 2. Now, they could have announced the bottom 2, but what they should have said, the bottom 2 are safe.
But we didn't really talk about Ray.
Oh, we forgot to talk about Ray Lewis, who tore a tendon, right?
Like 4 of them, right? 3 or 4?
3 tendons.
Oh, 3? Okay.
So him and Cheryl are done.
Right. Oh my gosh, cat. Can you hear the cat? I'm
can
sorry,
hear the cat.
people, you can hear the cat.
The cat's like, he doesn't like to be alone.
No.
But yeah, I forgot about Ray Lewis and Cheryl, but we knew that nobody was going home.
Right.
And then they try to make it seem like somebody was going home. They're rushing it at the end like they always have to. And you're all safe.
Right.
Well, what's the point of that?
Right.
Go slower. Tell us, it's okay. All that different stuff. But anyway, the bottom two were Lamar and Peta, which deserve, and then Kel and Whitney.
It stopped.
It didn't stop.
Are you sure? Who's your favorite wife? Leave it in. It's funny.
Okay. Anyway, so
frustrated with me. I'm sorry.
So
people.
anyway, so Kel and Whitney and that whole thing and blah blah blah. But nobody went home.
No,
but I guess the scores will from
yeah,
tonight.
of course,
and
the scores from Monday night will add up to the other Monday night.
So but again, did anyone really think anybody was going home?
I don't think so.
Because he didn't get hurt till the last minute, right?
I think so because they were practicing. I forgot what he was going to be. Oh, he was going to. What's his face did it instead? The what was the? Remember we Richard did the champion and it was your favorite movie. Ferris Bueller's
Day Off.
Yes,
that's not my favorite movie.
What's one of your favorites? I wasn't crazy about the movie
because you don't like good movies.
No, but it did the whole thing where the singing of that. Shake it up, baby. Now, and that's how many times you used to do that when we used to work in the rink for the kids to sing the song through.
Well, I used to like them to do when they twisted. They would scream and the food court would get mad and call and complain, and I always did it just to get them to call and complain.
Yeah, you wanted to be as loud as they could be because our old rink was in the middle down below, and then above was a food court circling the whole area. And so they used to always complain about us, but you thought it was hilarious to make the crowd be loud. This was the days where, in the 80s when it was, you would have 500-600 skaters on the rink, and you would do a lot of fun games with them. And one of his many favorite games, but one was always to make them scream. You had screaming trios, you had all kinds of things, and your goal was to get somebody from the food court, one of the food places, to call us.
Because I flat out told them in a meeting, I go, without us, you don't exist.
Exactly.
And it was true.
So anyway, that was your favorite. So with that song, I'm like, oh my gosh! I'm like, you would have loved that. You would have really, it would have been fun. Like, it was your favorite song, the whole thing. And anyway,
but nobody went home.
Nobody went home.
And they kind of rushed at the end.
Yes.
It's like, again, they spend too much time in the beginning. Like the first person.
They just don't have good time management.
No.
I understand it's
live, so
and I get that, but you still know the clock
and
runs.
you have to get your 5,000 commercials in to pay for it.
They gotta get paid.
I get it.
So I would think you would know after. Okay, maybe the first time you don't get it, maybe the second time, but by then you should okay, we got to allocate the time a little better. Someone's got to be off to the side with the time management, telling them that they can go or not go. I don't know. That's my biggest complaint about the show is that I feel like it starts out how I want it to be, and then they just lose too much time, and then by the time you get to the end, they're rushing through everybody.
What show is after? Why don't they just show a rerun or something after, so if they don't get to it, if they go over, say 5-10 minutes, who cares?
Well, let's not finish the show after.
But I'm just saying, what show? I don't even know what shows.
I don't know
on
either.
after.
We don't have cable, so I don't know. That's
I
why
don't
we
know.
have to wait till Wednesday to do this stuff.
Yeah. So there.
Anyway,
that's what we got.
I'm still enjoying it.
All right. I'm having fun because the contestants are having fun.
Exactly.
I feel bad for Lamar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost.
And I felt bad for Ray Lewis because I think he really, really wanted to be a part of this. But he's got to walk, he's got to do things, and it was an old injury they did in 2010. And so, I mean, when they showed his foot live, what was the blood from? Was it just bleeding at that moment, or
I don't know.
I don't know. I just felt bad for him, and I'm sure that's a common thing for football players, just their feet, right? Because I'm sure there's all kinds of things that they push off and do stuff.
Basketball players, football players,
right? Skaters, everybody, I guess.
Skaters.
You can use your feet to walk, so I guess
swimmers.
Wouldn't it be their shoulders?
I don't know.
Okay. You'd be the smarty pants.
Anyway, that's what we have. Again, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll be back next week. We're trying to figure out a way to get this done on Tuesday.
We still haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, but we're working.
Well, you're busy. You do many podcasts plus your YouTube channel, and so you're busy. And so, and you do other things. So by the time we get home, we're trying to figure out how to do it all, and you usually are. And I've been busy on Tuesday night, so we haven't been able to do it Tuesday night because I've been busy. So we have to before you do your other stuff. So anyway, it's a crazy thing, but we appreciate you taking the time to listen and watch us. And
again, if you don't like what we're doing, tell us what you don't like.
Please.
Maybe it's Cyndi. I don't know. Could be.
Can be fabulous.
Anyway, that's all we got. Next, if you're watching this, you might want to stop because the rest of it's going to be about the podcast. So just.
But thank you. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
But if you like this show, you can go to iTunes, give us a good review, a 5-star review. We don't want a 4 or 3 or 2. We just don't want that. But we think you can shop Amazon. Go to Amazon.
That's right. Go to jayandjack.com
Click
and
on
then
the
click on the
Amazon
Amazon
link.
one above. It goes right to your Amazon account. We just ordered 400 plastic balls for our granddaughter. It was a great deal. It was pretty cheap, and I clicked it so we get.
Well, it's for all the grandkids.
For all the grandkids,
but she's the one over here using
all the time, right? So we have a little ball pit. So like I said, it just goes right to your account and it doesn't do anything. And then every little bit helps all our podcasters, which is nice.
It's nice. And then also you can become a patron. Do the same thing. Just go on jayandjack.com, click on the patron from $1 to $1 million. We don't care, but we thank everybody who watches, everybody who listens. And this time we're going to thank Tack from Paris, Eckhart Richter Glaufler, Maggie the Magnificent, Joanne with a Plan, Ed the Creepy Letter Carrier, and Drake. Drake the Destroyer.
Yes, you almost forgot him again.
No.
Okay, he's being funny?
I'm just being funny.
Oh, you're not funny.
Well, he destroyed me, so...
That's right, that's why you call him Drake the Destroyer.
Drake the Destroyer.
Well, let me tell you that story one day. It was a funny story.
Hey, we'll tell that story one day. If you want, it's on the old RCAD cast back in May.
Yes.
So that's all we got.
Great story.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.